Hello, welcome to the Cloud Factory. My name is Sandy and today I'm going to show you how to make this dress. It's a circular Anarkali and it's also called umbrella dress. Umbrella dresses are also made by semicircular skirts or bottom parts, but I think circular skirt is the most beautiful because it has more flare. So I will show you how to make it with a circular bottom. So stay with me and let's make it together. As usual in my channel, I will show you first the process on paper so you will have a general idea and then we will make it in the fabric. In this case, I will show you how to make the circular part in paper because the bottom part we already know how to make it because we saw it in the previous video.
Okay, a circular skirt is something like this. So once you cut it, you will have the full shape of the circle. Here in the center you have the space for the waist or the hips or wherever you want your skirt to start. So this line, this semicircle at the end, it must be the half measurement of your waist or your hips. So how to calculate, how to trace this semicircle? You have to first calculate the radius of this. The radius means the distance from the center to here, and to get that measurement you can follow the formula I am showing you in the screen. It's so easy. Once you have that measurement for the radius, we will trace our circular skirt in the following way. You have your piece of fabric and you have to fold it by the middle. Your piece of fabric, it must be wide enough. If you want a medium or a short dress, you don't need any special width of fabric. You can do it with 120 or 150 meters wide fabric. But if you want a long skirt or a long dress, circular one, you will need a double wide fabric. That means those fabrics which have 3 meters or 2 meters and 80 centimeters width. Fold it by the middle, find the center point, mark it, and then from here to the left and from here to the right we will mark the radius measurement we got before with the formula, and we will mark it also from here to down and trace this semicircle. Once you have it, from here to the left you will mark the length of your skirt, and you will transfer the same length all over around your skirt and trace this line. So once you cut this, and also here, if you open it, you will have your circular skirt, no stitches. It will be like this, only in this case we are going to make a dress. You only have to attach it to the top part, no stitches. Now if you want a long one and you don't find enough wide fabric, you can do the following. This is the width of my fabric, is about 1.50 meters, and here I have 3 meters of fabric. Then I will fold it. That will give me a piece of 1.5 meters and 1.5 meters. And then here I will mark two of these pieces. I will cut it and stitch it from here, so that will give me the full circle. So To be more exact, before to trace this, we are going to fold our fabric again, like this. And from here to here I will mark my radius, and also from here to down, and I will trace this curved line. And then from here to here I will mark the length of my skirt, and I will transfer it from here to here, from here to here, again and again, to complete the shape of my skirt, like this. Once you cut it, you will have two pieces like this. You only have to stitch them together by here and by here, and there you have your circular skirt. After that, you only have to attach it to the bottom part to get your circular anarkali. Let's do it in real.
First of all, let's cut the top part of our dress. You have to fold your fabric like this, and again by the middle in vertical way as I am showing you. We will use the same pattern we used for the triangle panels Anarkali. If you don't have it, I will give you the link in the description box below this video so you can go there and make it. Once you have it, pin it to your fabric in this way and cut it. In this side I am adding 1 inch more for loosing because this time I am not attaching zipper or anything in the back part. Once you cut it, you will have two pieces. One is for the front part and the other one obviously is for the back part of your top. Now let's see how to cut the circular skirt. I have my fabric here is folded by the middle in vertical way. Now bring one of your top pieces and measure the bottom part like this. For me is 19. Reduce the 1 centimeter we gave for stitches. Now the double of this measurement is the full waist contour of my dress. For me is 38, so apply the formula with 38 in this case to get the radius of your skirt. Now fold your fabric by the middle again, so now I have 4 layers of fabric. And in this side I am marking the radius, also here and all around, starting from the center corner. Trace a line. Now here I will mark the length of my dress, of my skirt. In this case I want 22 inch and my fabric width is just enough. Transfer it all over around. Trace a line and cut it. In the waist part I am considering ½ centimeter for stitches. And once you open it, here you have your both semicircular pieces. Now let's cut the fabric for the borders. If you are making a circular skirt, you have to know that you can't cut the borders in the same way you do it for other kind of dresses. I mean, you can't use straight strips of fabric for this one. Even if you cut it unbiased, it will not work. For this one you have to cut your borders in circular way also, and for that you have to use your circular skirt piece as a pattern and transfer the bottom shape to your fabric. Previously I fold my fabric in 4 layers and only on the sides I am giving 1 centimeter for stitches. Here I will mark the width I want for my border. I want 4 inch in this case, so I will mark 4 inch all over around to give exactly the same shape in the top and in the bottom part of my border. Trace the shape. Pin it. It's so important to pin it because in this way you will get exactly the same size and shape for all your border pieces. And cut it. And there you have your 4 border pieces. You need 4 pieces of this. Now let's work with our sleeve. I am using the same sleeve pattern I used for the triangle panels Anarkali. I will just change the length. I want it long this time. Also, I want a wide sleeve. These measurements you can set as much as you want and then join these 2 points. Cut it considering space for stitches. And there you have it. We will use this bias binding for the borders also. Now let's work with the necklines first. Fold a piece of interface and take your top piece as a reference in this way. Here I will mark 4 inch. And here I will mark 6 inch. You can mark as much as you want. And I will trace this curved line. Now I will mark 2 inch for the width of my neckline in this way and trace the shape. This is for the back part. Cut it. And there you have it. In the same way I cut my front piece. Unfortunately my camera stopped recording, so I will tell you. I do the same process. Here I mark also 4 inch and here 6 inch. And then I trace this shape for my front neckline. You can trace any shape you like. Okay, now pin your interface to a piece of fabric. And we will give a stitch in the outer line and also in the inner line of the interface. Cut the excess of fabric. Now we will attach it to your, in this case, the back part. Pin it. Be sure you are considering the center point of the top part and also the center point of the interface, and sew by the inner line only. Remove the excess of fabric. Make these cuts and fold it to the other side. Now we will give a stitch here in the edge and then we will close it. Now make these cuts all over around the outer line. Fold it and give a stitch. Now here you can also add a lace or any embroidery you want. And the neckline is ready. I will do exactly the same process for the front piece. Attach the interface to the fabric. Cut the excess. Facing right side of the neckline and wrong side of the fabric, pin it. Sew it by the inner line. Trim the excess of fabric. Fold it to the other side. Give a stitch in the very edge. Make these cuts and close it right here. And there you have it. Now we will attach the borders. For that, first you have to join 2 pieces in this way. Now facing the right side of the border with the wrong side of your skirt, we will give a stitch in the bottom part. Now make these cuts all over around and fold it to the right side of your skirt, and we will give a stitch here in the edge also to keep it on its place. Then it will be easier to attach it in the bottom part of the border. Now pin it and give a stitch here, normal stitch, Now in this part attach a lace or whatever you like. I will use this bias binding. You have to open it, it's folded, so open it and give a stitch here, following the line of the folded part in the bias binding. Now unfold it like this and give a stitch in the top part of the bias binding, and your border is ready. Do the same with the other piece of your skirt. Now we will attach the top part facing right sides of fabric. We will give a stitch here to join the both pieces. Back part is ready. Now we will do exactly the same process with the front part. Now let's work with our sleeves. I will cut a strip of fabric, not bias, just in a normal way for the border. Facing the right side of this with the wrong side of my sleeve, I will give a stitch here. Now unfold it to the right side of your sleeve and give a stitch in the edge. Now I will attach bias binding in the same way we did before. First open it and stitch here, following the folded part. Now unfold it like this and give a stitch here to attach it to the sleeve. Cut the excess of fabric in the sides and your sleeve border is ready. Do the same with the other one. Now, facing right sides, we will close the shoulder part of your dress. Now we will attach the sleeves in this way, first one side and then another side. Do the same with the other sleeve. And now we have to close the sides starting from here and following all this line. And your dress is ready. Now you can embroider it or add laces or whatever you want. I will just add these stones. It has some kind of pins to attach it to the fabric. You have to insert it and fold it in the wrong side in this way. And we finished. Your circular Anarkali is ready. I hope you liked this tutorial. If it's like that, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Remember, in the description box below this video I will give you the link to download the patterns of this dress. Also there you have the links to my network, so you can follow me there and show me pictures of your works. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Happy stitches for everyone, and I will see you the next time.